All right, so we're solving absolute value equations here. Now remember that to find the absolute value of a number means that we make the number basically positive. So if I want to solve the absolute value of x equals 5, that means there's actually two different numbers that can give us the 5. X here could equal both 5 and it could equal negative 5. Because the absolute value of 5, of course, equals 5. But the absolute value of negative 5
It's 5.
also equals 5. So notice the basic idea here is that when we're solving an absolute value equation, what we're really doing here is we're finding both the plus and the minus. Imagine if we were doing this graphically, because of course we've done problems like this graphically as well. We'd basically be seeing when is it hitting that, and so again that's another way you can see why we end up with two different answers. Alright. Everything else is just seeing how we handle all sorts of different little variations of this. So write down this equation. And the first thing we want to do is we want to get the absolute value by itself. So in this case that means the 7 has to go. So how do I get rid of the 7? Subtract it, yep. Because I'm undoing the addition. So I want to subtract 7 from both sides. Again, the algebra needs to be shown clearly. Yes, I'm going to be looking to see that you're showing every little step along here. So that gives us 2 equals the absolute value of x. And so if 2 equals the absolute value of x, what does x equal?
2 and negative
2 and negative 2, yes. And so there's our actual answer then. X equals 2 and negative 2. Alright, and so on this problem now, just like with the previous ones, we need to get the absolute value by itself first, which means getting rid of the 3. What do I do to both sides to get rid of the 3? We divide. Because right now this is 3 times the absolute value, and the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So we divide both sides by 3 then. So that gives me the absolute value of x equals 7. Now if the absolute value of x equals 7, what does x equal?
Negative 7 as well.
7 and negative 7. Alright. Okay. Now that you've seen all these little variations, here's 4 problems. I'd like you to please work through each of these 4. Write out all the work, show all the work, of course.